Hey Pisces, welcome into your reading. I just wanted to light some incense here. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and this is Intuitive Tarot. We'll just clear out the energies here and call in spirit. Let's clear it out. Oh, you guys, I hope you're all doing well. Very stormy here in Ireland today. Yes. So take a breath with me. And let's connect. So first of all, I wanted to get messages here from your Healing Waters Oracle. We'll get a couple of cards here to set the tone for this reading. I want to thank you all for connecting in with the energies here every day. It's a marvellous experience for me to connect with you all regularly. It's really strengthening the connection for me to get clarity and get more messages for you as I go. You may or may not be aware I've been just connecting with you guys on this platform since February, and yeah, I feel like there's a real growth in the community. I can feel it every day that it's increasing, so this is marvellous, and it's thanks to you guys for interacting with the channel. So please continue to like, share and subscribe, and share this content, as I say, with others. So let's tap in. What does Pisces need to know today? What should we focus on for this reading? Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, your loved ones passed on, and ancestors. First card up is the Rainbow, sweet relief, new beginnings and a new way forward. Isn't that stunning? Oh wow. The gorgeous rainbow colours in this. They're all over the place, speckled and all. That's gorgeous. Do we need to get another card? Let's see what Spirit has for you, Pisces. It's a very Piscean, water sign kind of a deck, this, so I do really love it. Look at all these watery symbols. Metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different, and immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies and passions. Isn't that fab? Oh, guys. There's the other one. I'll give you a bit of a close-up. Metamorphosis, this is divine. They are divine, aren't they? Love it, it's stunning. So we leave these aside, and we'll see as we go through the reading if anything comes up here, to confirm these messages from the Healing Waters Oracle. So okay, let's tap in. What will we go with today for Pisces Collective? I'm feeling the Hermetic Tarot today, which is something I've not used, I don't think, for a Pisces reading. So let's tap in and see what these guys have for us. This is a very black and white. It's all black and white in this deck. Sorry you guys, I've a major space problem. I'm hoping to relocate my altar here later on today. So I said I'll get the Pisces reading done to close out this location, and yeah, I'll get back to you then tomorrow with the new place. So here we go, we'll tap in here, see what we have from the Hermetic Tarot for you today. So if you're new here, welcome. There's a message here for anybody that's clicked on this today. If it comes by you, there's no coincidences, so not every message will resonate, but you take what fits and you leave the rest, and do not make it fit, as I always say, Pisces. And stay if you like my readings. Do like and comment below if anything resonates. But yeah, there'll be a message here for you all. If you're here, big or small, as they say, that's it. So yeah, I can feel the energy building as I'm talking to you. This is so gorgeous. Just take a sip of water. When I'm channeling, I always get dehydrated. It might be a symbol for you though as well, to hydrate a little more. The Princess of Wands. Yes, in this deck we've got knights, kings, queens and princesses. Princess of Wands, Princess of the Shining Flame. So this is your current energy here. Let's see what's her clarifying card. I'll go through all of these cards and try and get more out of them to clarify afterwards as well. The influence here is the Five of Pentacles. It says Lord of Material Trouble. Now we know Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, feeling you don't have enough of money, you don't have enough energy, you know. What you need to focus on is the Last Judgment, which is the Judgment card in this deck. Beautiful. In the recent past, we've got the Queen of Wands, Princess Wands to the Queen of Wands, Queen of the Thrones of the Flame. And the energy supporting you, the Princess of Swords, the Princess of Rushing Winds, it says here. Gorgeous. I love the images. I know they're not very colourful, but I thought there's a balance here between beautiful rainbow colours that we get there from the healing waters, and then the contrast here with the black and white. Ace of Wands in the near future. This is like getting an inspired idea to do something, put something into action. Wow, guidance from Spirit, the Star card, Daughter of the Firmament. Beautiful. And the Star card is Aquarius energy, and it talks of healing, and it talks of hope, and it also talks of going after your dreams or achieving your dreams. Nine of Pentacles, the energy surrounding you. You might be feeling very independent at the moment. Lord of Material Gain. Hopes or fears, guys. It's the Seven of Pentacles. This is a card of very, you know, you're feeling like it says Lord of Success Unfulfilled. So it feels like your efforts are just starting to pay off. You're not seeing the fruits of your labour, as in what you're putting in, getting the good return on it for all your energy you're spending in it. And that must be the Strength card. Yeah, I've not used all look at what we have at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Blasted Tower. And it is that Blasted Tower. Oh wow. It said Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. Okay, but you're this is gas, guys. This is Leo energy. Look at all the lions in this image. This is the Strength card, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. This is being courageous and resilient and strong. And that's your potential outcome. Yeah, Leo energy, as I say. So the Tower, yeah, at the back of the deck. This is some kind of major shake-up that's happening at the moment. It's card number 16. I can only see one person being thrown from this tower, and it could be you. There's lots of lightning in this image, and it's almost like a tower that was built fully, you know, it didn't have a crumbling foundation, it was just zapped. So something needs to fall here, something needs to change. So the Tower speaks of change, dramatic change, sudden change, you know what I mean. This is brilliant stuff, very powerful reading. So many people in this energy, you know. We've got princesses, two of them, and a queen. So let's have a look, Pisces, what's going on here. Princess of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, you're feeling at the moment like, you know, you're kind of an apprentice of some kind, where you're just learning maybe something that you want to do, or trying to focus on the early stages of developing some kind of project. Wow, look at this. Three of Wands, card of Patience. Talks of strength again, Lord of established strength. Waiting for your ships to come in. But let's see what's here in these three together now. What does this look like for you, Pisces? So the Princess of the Shining Flame, Lord of the Material Trouble, and Lord of Perfected Success. 10 of Cups, beautiful, beautiful cards. This is complete emotional stability, you know, feeling that you're very supported and that you're giving of your heart as well. It's lots of balance in the 10 of Cups, lots of emotional balance, you know, that you think things are fair. But this is the Princess of Wands, and she's got her back there to sort of, she's shunning away or shying away from this Five of Pentacles thing. And it could be something you want to flip this energy of feeling neglected is coming through there from Spirit as well. Thank you, Spirit. But it's like, the feeling left out in the cold thing is coming through there as well, that you're left out of something. It could be a home, something in the material world, that you're a bit short changed. You could be feeling like you're short on your money at the moment. That's been a big thing for me lately as well. There seems to be an enormous amount of stuff coming up, like, I'm just waiting for the dishwasher to go kind of thing, some big thing. But yeah, there's big expenses now coming up out of nowhere on my side, and I feel like that's kind of taken the wind out of my sails, and this is very much coming through here. In fact, when you think of it, the princess is trying to strive to be the queen of wands there. See, Aries, this is a lot of that's fire energy there, Aries, Leo, Sag. So that might be somebody in your area, but it's about if you were even embracing that energy there, that the Five of Pentacles being both clarified by the Ten of Cups. Whatever this is you're feeling, it's only a temporary obstacle, and the Ten of Cups is impending if you want. Yeah, this looks good. And this Three of Wands is like, be patient. It's saying there, don't give up, The last Judgment then, Judgment card. The Spirit of Primal Fire. So the Judgment is an awakening. It's a wake me up card. Like yesterday, I think we had this as well, a wake up call. You can see your man blowing the horn there. It's about a card of awakening, resurrection. You can see the people coming out of their coffins in that image as well. Judgment. So let's clarify Judgment. This is what you need to focus on, calling Judgment, waking up to something. What do you need to wake up to, Pisces? Let's have a look here and see what you need to wake up. The Hanged Man. A new perspective on something. This is you, Pisces, turning up in your own reading. And the Eight of Swords at the back of the deck, it's like healing and coming out of this area of overthinking. It's the self-imposed prison of the mind. So this new perspective is going to wake you up. That's what you're focusing on at the moment, that whatever new perspectives you're going to be getting, you need to focus on getting a new perspective on something, turning it on its head, just like I was saying there a minute ago, turning this lack mindset into abundance, 1000%. And Eight of Swords, this is more that self-imposed prison of the mind. It's coming back to, training. Like this princess, I said, was a training thing, and here it is here, immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies and passions. And this Wands energy always speaks to passions, But I think, the Judgment call here is talking to this metamorphosis card that we received. Embrace transformation. Things are now different, seeing things differently. Definitely. So this is great. I've never done this style before for your reading either, of having, a couple of guidance cards at the beginning from the Oracle messages. Temperance, I love this. This is all about balance. So whatever you were doing in the recent past, Three of Pentacles, Lord of Material Work. Whatever you were working on here in the Queen of Wands energy, this is like it's a fire sign again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's the Queen, it's that very, fiery, enthusiastic, courageous, not afraid to step into her light and be led by her internal fire, So Temperance, look at what it says, daughter of reconcilers. In the recent past, there might have been something where you reconciled with a fire sign, where you were, being this driven, ambitious person and having to balance things. Temperance is about mixing two things together, and you can see in this image he's got two substances in here and they've been poured into something else. So this is a card of alchemy as well. Temperance also, it's a card of Sagittarius, so there's a lot of fire energy here. You're really feeling passionate about something, whatever it is here in the recent past. There's a little baby bumblebee there as well. I just spotted him. So, yeah, spirit guides have been whispering in your ear. Maybe you've been noticing some kind of strange looking butterflies, bumblebees, bee spirits around you. Princess of Swords. So this says the Princess of Rushing Winds. And this is someone, standing up for themselves, and they don't care, what people think. They can stand in their truth. You can see she's standing there with no clothes, and I'm going to have to kind of shield her a bit because of YouTube, but they're not a fan of the nudity, as you know. High Priestess, guys, and the King of Pentacles is the back of the deck. Prince of the Chariot of Earth. This is very grounding energy. This is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and it looks like a devil image here in the middle of it, but in fact he's the King of Pentacles, and he's on his chariot. He's going for it, beautiful, very powerful. This is like being Lord of the Manor or the boss in some work situation, feeling that strength, Princess of Rushing Winds, and it's clarified by the High Priestess. This is you. It says the Priestess of the Silver Star. Yeah, this is your inner truth. This is the energy supporting you. Tapping into your intuition at the moment is really helping you. If you're doing that, and if you're not, you should. But yeah, this High Priestess is a very Piscean energy. I always say it, that the most intuitive sign there is that I'm aware of is Pisces, and our connection to spirit, to our gut, to the knowledge. The books are standing on top of each other here. You have this inner knowledge, and it is the connection to spirit with the Silver Star, it's saying here as well. So this is very much supporting you at the moment. So tap into your gut, and you'll know what you're doing. And you'll be able to stand in your truth. Like whatever this woman is doing, she's standing up for herself. She's saying what she needs to say, and she's not afraid to speak her mind, stick up for herself, stick up for her boundaries even. Excuse me. So the Ace of Wands in the near future, this is like an opportunity. You having some kind of a brainwave or something to do something exciting for sure. Two of Wands, this is about should I stay or should I go kind of energy. Will I stay in a comfort zone, or will I move into something new in the world? It says Lord of Dominion. Yeah, fire energy again, you guys. There's an awful lot of fire going on. Are you surrounded by these fire signs, or is it just you feeling the force? Ace of Wands, yeah. It says Lord of the Root of the Power of Life. So yeah, being inspired to do something. Clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is leaving something behind. There's inspiration here to leave something behind and go after this brilliant gift from the gods. There's the hand of God landing you an opportunity here in the near future. And I think the opportunity is definitely connected with something that, you feel was a waste of time. There's a lot of regret here, but you're also moving on at the same time. You've invested in all these full cups here, and you're feeling like, for God's sake, it says Lord of Abandoned Success. So you feel like you've achieved what you can in some situation maybe, and you're moving forward with some kind of ambition here. It's taught you some lessons about your emotional connections. So take what resonates and leave the rest, and do comment below if anything resonates. I love to get the engagement. It's just YouTube to help continue to promote this channel, you guys. The Star card is what the guidance from Spirit is saying, which is Aquarius energy. The Star is about hope, your dreams, your wishes. The Lovers is at the back of the deck. This is a card of Gemini, and it says Children of the Voice Divine. Wow. Could be talking about a partnership or a choice. I always take it as either of those things, but we'll see here what we got. So the Star, it says the Daughter of Firmament. So this is, having, fed the emotional side as well as the fertile soil. Like you can see the water spilling into the water body there, as well as spilling it onto the earth. And there's a lot of balance coming with this Star energy. And originality is another thing that's coming through, like Aquarius energy. They're the original sort of thinkers, you know, they have unique kind of ideas and uniqueness about them. They think outside the box, you know, that sort of thing. So this is guidance from spirit, and it says Four of Pentacles. It says Lord of earthly power. So at the moment you might be trying to gather your resources. You know, the Four of Pentacles is an earth energy as well, and it's about looking after your domain, like kind of minding your space, being a bit limited on your energy given, on your, you know, whatever that looks like for you, your earthly power, as it says here, your money, your time, you know, anything at all. And I think that that's the guidance at the moment, to try and just feed yourself, and, you know, if there's anything left over, that you should share that, obviously, but don't feel that you need to stay in this for a long time. It's like the hope here in the Star card is saying that you won't have to hold on to that feeling of, I don't want to say stinginess, but I said it, just that you're having to hold back, maybe, you know, that's often what the Four of Pentacles may mean. So yeah, embrace that star energy though, is what the guidance is saying, and do your healing. There is stuff you have to pour into your own cup, like at the moment, a lot. I think there's a lot of healing has to go on here. Could be, you know, directly related to this thing that you've given up on. Maybe it was a connection that you fed and watered forever, and you gave it your absolute all. But Pisces, you've called it, and you've said, you know, I'm declaring this is, you know, as much as I can give, and that's so being fair to yourself. I mean, I cannot praise you enough for that. It's so courageous to do that sort of thing, and that courage is coming through in that strength card as well. The Lovers is at the back of the deck, so of course again it is related to, you know, you had a wish maybe here, you still have a wish to have a connection, and I think you should never give that up, but you do need to heal and pour into yourself for a little while, as the guidance there. Nine of Pentacles is the energy around you at the moment, so this is, you know, you standing in your independence, feeling very independent, you know, that you can manage anything, do anything by yourself, and you sure can, Pisces. You've got everything within you. Nobody needs anybody else for to do anything, but it's, you know, this is the world we live in. It's about connection, you know. Queen of Swords at the back of the deck, Queen of the Thrones of Air, so air signs then. Again, it's Aquarius, Libra and Gemini come through there with your air energy. Queen of Swords, she's definitely standing up for herself. Whatever the Princess of Swords is doing, this is you being a boss really there as well, and it is that kind of Emperor energy, you know, being a leader, being the leader of your house or the leader of your domain, work. It can be anything in your family, it could be in any social scenes, that you're speaking up for yourself. You're actually standing in your authenticity, being the you know, wielding that sword of truth no matter where you go, and you're not afraid to do it. In the Queen energy there, and damn right you shouldn't be. Nine of Pentacles, Lord of material gain. This is the energy around you. Five of Cups, it's another card of lack. It says Lord of loss and pleasure. So it could have been, you know, you're feeling that you've lost out in love or in a connection, any kind of emotional connection, family, friends, you know. But it's that thing of focusing on 3 cups that you've spilled into and poured into that didn't work out, and you've got these other 2 behind you that you don't even realise are, you know, a great starting point again. So whatever loss you're feeling here, it's like, don't give up, because there is an opportunity to rebuild this, or to, you know, begin again with somebody else, whatever that means to you. But you're focused at the moment, I think, on your independence, on your job, maybe something you work at, and the real, you know, a 3D kind of that's your Pentacles energy. So it could be work, it could be hobbies, it could be just, you know, your home, and whatever that means for you. The Nine of Pentacles is, you know, about a family as well, about a community. So, you know, filling those, ticking off those things in your life, I think at the moment is helping you snap out of this emotional disappointment. It's always disappointment, the Five of Cups. This is such a polar opposite energy, the Nine of Pentacles to the Five of Cups, feeling in a lack mindset, whereas Nine of Pentacles, you feel like you've got it all and there's nothing you can't do, which is completely true. So Seven of Pentacles, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. Let's get a card to clarify this one. It can have a couple of meanings, that card. Two of Swords is your card there, and the Five of Swords at the back of the deck. This is Lord of Defeat, it says here. But the Five of Swords coming through there is like there's been battles around you, a lot of fights, arguments, maybe with you involved or maybe not, but it is, you know, you felt like you had to defend yourself, I feel, is the message coming through there as well. And this is your hopes or fears. When we've got Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords is about making a decision. Which way will I go? You know, you're blinded to the outcome, but in fact it's an illusion. You do know which way to go, and you just don't have the courage maybe to take that blindfold off and see the choice that you feel in your intuition with that High Priestess is the right choice, you know. What's the right thing to do here? Yeah, so I think, yeah, this is about also, you know, you've come this far and you put in all these Seven Pentacles of energy, and it's only now you're starting to see the results. You're wondering, is the investment worth it? So you've got to decide that yourself, Pisces. That's where you get to say to yourself, take off the blindfold and make your choice, because you know that's what I'm getting for that energy. So thank you, Spirit, for that. Fortitude, this is it. Look, the Strength card and your potential outcome. You're going to get so much stronger for this. He's wielding a cup there, and it's almost like he's spilling it over his shoulder, and there's a flame coming out of it. This is about courage, you guys. It's about being brave and strong, you know. And that's your potential outcome. I love it. I love it. It's so positive. Like all of these lessons, and that's what we're here for in this world. All of these lessons in life that we're here to learn. You know, the lessons won't go away, or stuff won't stop repeating itself. It's just come through there. If, you know, you haven't grasped the lesson, which is why you brought yourself here, was to learn whatever this is that's recurring in your life. Ace of Cups at the back of the deck. It says, Lord of the root of the powers of water. And the powers of water are, of course, our emotion. And this is so you, Pisces. You know, you are the water sign here, and it is your emotions. And it can also be, for a lot of us, the biggest challenge that we have, where you'd often think a water sign should be, you know, the best at being emotional, or the best at emotional clarity and masterfulness. I don't know where that word came from, but there you have it. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is literally a gift from the gods. Look at this, it's like clouds with the hand on it, and this is such an overflowing cup of love. It's also telling me here to keep continuously pouring into your own cup, and self-care is huge in that regard, and you'll know what that means as well, Pisces. As long as you're pouring into your own cup, there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can do wrong. You know, you can do no wrong. I don't know how to talk today. What's that about? I'm sorry about that. But yeah, you can do no wrong as long as you're pouring into your own cup. Is coming through from that. So let's see what's your clarifier. Strength and the Three of Pentacles, Lord of material work. So this is you working on that thing for your Nine of Pentacles. Again, it's coming right back to it. But the Three of Pentacles also talks about bringing others in to help you with your or it's a co-creation. It can be a co-creation with spirit. I'm looking at this hand down here. It's very kind of like it came from the earth, like ancestors helping you, maybe passed on loved ones are helping you in spirit. And I feel that's the thing, and this is giving you a lot of strength. It's really encouraging you to be powerful and courageous and strong throughout this. That's just beautiful. What a gorgeous reading. You guys will have to comment below and tell me if any of this resonated. I'll go back and have another look at this, and we'll read them again and remind ourselves. What do we start with? The rainbow. So sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. And that's your Eight of Cups here as well. That's about a new connection. And your Ace of Wands, a new way forward. You're following a new passion there. So that's your rainbow. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward. Definitely, we touched on that alright today. Immerse yourself. Training, learning, new hobbies and passions. So passions speak to this Ace of Wands. New hobbies, I was saying it's about this busy energy here, you know, work and following a passion and working diligently at it with that Nine of Pentacles, that you're feeling like you really are learning. So training, learning, new hobbies and passions really came through as well today. And metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different. Yeah, and I think that's it as well. You know, this thing of maybe you were being indecisive about things in the past, and this is bringing it to you now. The Last Judgment is the top here, when what you need to focus on. You need to focus on getting a new perspective, maybe taking a breath to meditate and integrate things that you've learned. The Last Judgment, you know, it speaks to a lot of things, and I actually am encouraged to get the message from the guidebook, because this is a very sort of, you know, very esoteric, I think, deck, and there's a lot of depth to these things. So the Last Judgment, things are now different. This is it. We'll have a look in the book here and just get a clarifier on that, or a bit more knowledge on it based on this deck. What card? 20, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is such a more free energy today here, though, I have to say. So the first big card we had was the Towers, the Blasted Tower, Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. A blast of lightning renders total destruction and clears the way for new forms to emerge. An outline of the Tree of Life appears at either side of the tower. The Sephiroths, black on one side and white on the other, suggests the wide scope this card may cover. The symbol of Mars appearing in the upper left of the card. Meanings: ambition, fighting, war, courage, destruction and ruin, change and breakdown of beliefs. And this is one of the ones I love for the tarot card to mean for me, a breakdown of false beliefs from before, you know. I love it when that stuff happens. I mean, it is a devastating tower-ish energy, as in it's sudden and it's shocking, you know. So anyway, I just thought you needed that one as well. Let's see what they say about this Last Judgment card. The Last Judgment. The spirit of the primal fire, Shin, Tooth. This card refers to the elemental path of fire. A bearded angel. Let's see, can we find all these things? Bearded angel sounds the shofar. That's this guy. His horn of judgment, and 3 figures emerge from their tombs. These 3 lads. Right. It's so busy, the card, isn't it? A fully resurrected soul flies upward. Woo! And the symbol of Uranus appears in the upper left. There you go. Okay. Meanings: final decision, judgment, sentence, determination, atonement, and rejuvenation. Second to last card, you guys, in the tarot as well. I just realised it's card number 20. Like, this is like a realisation and integration as much as an awakening. It's a wake-up call. Like, you've got this new perspective now, or you're getting a new perspective, and it is that thing of, you know, hanging out, integrating, including that knowledge in your journey moving forward, you know. This is embracing your change that the tower is causing here. So that looks like this is your reading, guys. I hope it all made sense to you. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. That might be the wake-up call, folks. I hope it all makes sense. Comment below, as I said, or leave me a little emoji as well if you want to claim this energy. And I will see you tomorrow, Pisces. I love you all. Namaste.